The movie's out, so you better go watch it. But today, we are going to review the Entertainment Earth exclusive Endgame Funko Pops. Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Alright, so we have a lot of Pops to review today. We'll try to do it quickly because there's a bunch of them here. It's, I believe, the entire lineup, most of them anyways. I think it's the entire lineup of the Endgame, or for some reason they just put Avengers on the front of it for whatever reason, I don't know. Entertainment Earth exclusive Funko Pops. Now what makes these exclusive, they come with a trading card, which I think is really cool. We've talked about this in the past, where we thought it'd be really cool if Pops would include trading cards. Brings a whole new level to the collecting. It's cheap. It doesn't really cost much of anything for Funko to print these cards. And it just makes it more collectible. Now, eventually, I hope they make a video game of some sort where the card you'll be able to scan digitally, and depending on what you have, maybe you could throw a chase in your game, you could throw like a golden variant exclusive or whatever, then it would really be cool. Right. Then it'd be really, really cool. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to start with Captain America first because he's the head of the Avengers, right? Now, when we take a look at the box here, we see the exclusive sticker on the front of it. It says 3 pieces. You get a collectible card, the pop, and I don't know what the third piece is. Do you?
Nope.
All right, 3 pieces. So
you get 3 collectible cards, maybe?
I don't know. No, I think it's just 1. I don't know. The box, the pop, and the card. We'll find out when we open it. So you guys might notice that these are all sort of in their Avengers time-traveling suits. Yes. Something like that, except for Hawkeye. And it looks like War Machine's in his regular. Some of these are exclusive where you get them in their Avengers suits or whatever. So not all of them could be. These are just the regular set with cards. So they're the same thing if you go and buy them in a store, any store, to get the Avengers set or the Endgame set. It's just these come with the card. That's what makes them exclusive. And I believe they're sold out now. It's one bummer, but you know, if you guys do get on Entertainment Earth, they have a ton of Pops you can get and other things. So that's where we like to order from, just because it has more than Pops too. You can order a bunch of stuff. So let's open this bad boy and see what we got inside of it. Here's the card. It comes in a pack, which is good, so people can't. Well, they can steal them if they just open the bottom and blah 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 blah. Yeah. That would be a future thing they'd have to worry about. Obviously, Entertainment Earth is an online website,
right, I was going to say that.
so you won't have to worry about it. But in the future, if they ever go to in-store, that could be a problem. Now, they all have a backing to them here, a blue Avengers logo, which is cool. And then we have Captain America in his suit. So one thing about these, after seeing the film, these suits are kind of boring.
They are boring.
Because in the film, I thought they were actually really nice. Yeah. These could have been sort of metallic paint. The paint could have been a little cooler looking. And that would have really made these shine, because the suits did look a lot better on film than like the previews that we saw in toys coming up. So that is Captain America. Looks pretty cool. Has this little time travel hand thing in. And yeah, overall, just I don't want to say boring, but it just is. It's a basic pop. You know what? Let's open all of them at the end. Yeah, we'll open all the cards at the end. I'll slap that on the table, and let me move into the next one, which is Tony Stark, the star of the show. If you guys watched it, you know. There's the card pack. I'll put that over there. Pull him out. Now, they did have to sculpt, I think, on most of these new bodies that have these suits on them. So that was probably kind of annoying to them, I would assume. They had to re-sculpt the same thing over and over again. But again, you're going to get a Tony Stark head and one of these Avenger suit bodies. And this one, he's in sort of that heroic pose. He's like, haha, or whatever. I don't know what else you would have done, because in the film, they didn't do a whole lot in these suits.
No, not really. So, I mean, I don't know if you could have done. They clicked out of them pretty quickly. Yeah,
I don't know if you could have done something like dynamic, because there's not a whole lot they did in them. Yeah. So, but it's cool to have the option of these. I think it's still cool. And let me go to another star of the show, Thor. Now, this one's kind of interesting to me because they got it wrong. Yeah. They got it wrong here, his card. If you guys haven't seen the film, do not listen any further, because I think it's kind of a big deal, in my opinion. Yeah. So, here's Thor in his suit with his axe, which is cool. But the thing is, this isn't what he looked like in the film, right?
Not at all.
Because he became fat.
He had long hair.
He had long hair, and he had the cool little twisties on his front of his beard and everything, which was neat. So yeah, he didn't look like this at all. They
probably weren't allowed to do that because they didn't want to reveal anything.
Yeah, and I understand that completely, and I'm sure maybe we'll get a pop in the future that will. I hope we get a fat Thor.
I want a fat Thor. So.
Yeah. So again, if you guys haven't seen a review for the film, we are going to do a Most Wanted in-game variant video soon, so you'll get to hear our ideas of what we think would be really cool in-game variants for maybe cons or something like that. Obviously, that's going to be on the list, no doubt about it. So, yeah, that is Thor. Thor, I think by the end of that film, has become maybe a fan favorite. Like, to me,
I still wish they would make his eyes the 2 different colors.
Good point.
That always bugs me.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
That's kind of an obvious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So anyways, there is Thor. Now, moving along, we have Ant-Man. Ant-Man had a big part in this film. I mean, he's the one that brought time traveling.
He's the one who pretty much, helped save the world.
Tony learn how to do it and everything. Yeah. Card pack again. There's Ant-Man again. Basic. They took his head, put it on one of these Avengers bodies, and it's kind of it. It's a little hard to go like in depth about these pops because
they all have the same exact outfit, just different pose.
Yeah, so. They look good together in a group. And
absolutely.
you could make a really cool scene if you wanted to maybe build a diorama of that time machine thing and just kind of put them all around it. That would be a neat idea, cool. I think. War Machine. Now here's one. The one where he's in the Avengers suit is an exclusive. I believe Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. So this one is just War Machine in his regular outfit. There's a card pack. And I think I wasn't a huge fan of War Machine's new outfit. I kind of liked the old one a little better. But nonetheless, I think it's still a neat pop. Yeah. I actually really like this one. It's very boring though because, he flies. So we see a lot of Iron Man stuff where he's flying. He has really dynamic poses. If you weren't going to do the ones in the suit, maybe you could have done something a little more interesting than just like a robot. Wow.
Yeah, and with a gun on the side. So. I mean, it's cool. It's cool though.
I don't know. It's kind of... I think they could have done a little better job. Maybe in the future though we'll get something cooler. But I do actually like this pop, though. I'm not, I can make fun of it, but I do like it, actually. The silvers look nice, the 2 different kind of gray. The slate and the silver and the white eye is really, pop. And it really reminds me of, like, the old Iron Man pops a little bit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that's a cool pop. I like that a lot.
I can't wait for the next one.
Hawkeye. Another, I think, by the end of the film, a fan favorite. You're going to be like, wow, okay, Hawkeye was really, really cool. They do have a Ronin, too, where he has his hood. I believe that's a Walmart exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. So this one is just Hawkeye. He wasn't Ronin very long, but if you're going to be like a completionist, you're going to want the Ronin anyways. I would be okay with just...
I loved his hair in that movie.
And look at it on the pop.
It looks so phenomenal.
That is awesome.
So much texture there. I love it. It looks good.
This is awesome. I love this one. So this one is the first one we've seen so far that you can look at and say, that's awesome. Because the rest of them are, been there, done that kind of, right? Where this one, you get that awesome sculpt of the hair.
I think you're going to see lots of little boys with that haircut this summer.
It'd be a really cool Halloween outfit for kids now. Because this is a fun one. You always see kids running around Halloween wearing the basic stuff that you're going to see. You're going to see Black Panther, you're going to see Captain America, you're going to see Iron Man. Spider-Man. But Batman. You're not going to see very many Hawkeyes. Nope. But this would be a fun one. If you can shave your kid's head and do that crazy thing and put him in there with a bow and arrow, that would be sick. But again, by the end of the film, I really liked him. And this is a guy, in my opinion, that is sort of subordinate. Nobody really cared about almost the whole entire series. And didn't really get his due. Where in this film, he was given his due, which I really enjoyed.
I'm going to hop right into Black Widow. Of course, she's a fan favorite now. If you haven't seen the movie, you will.
I'm excited to see her hair in this pop.
I am too. And I could see the braid flipping around. So, it's stuck. Oh, ooh. I like this. Whoa. I'm a little off-put by that. The back of the braid is really pretty, but then you get to the tail and it's slightly goofy.
Let me see that.
Like it's a whole separate piece that they've plugged into it.
Yeah, that's
instead of sculpting that into it. So I don't really care for that.
What the heck? Her head is really far over.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Their bobbleheads is probably not the pop's fault. It's just the way the spring is. But yeah, the hair is weird. That little back piece. I get it that they wanted to kind of swing it because of the
I get that. And I love how it's two-toned, but I also feel like it just doesn't flow naturally.
I feel like the hair is a little off the color too.
Yeah.
Her hair was a little more.
I was really excited for this one, but it's meh for me. So.
That one's weird. I didn't know she had 3 earrings in her ear either.
I didn't either.
On that side. But yeah, interesting. That's still pretty cool though. Yeah. I mean, it's still. Is there a stand in that?
Yes, there's a stand.
Okay, that's good because one of Funko's issues lately, in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion. My opinion is right here. They have not been making pops that stand properly lately. A lot of them are like falling over, or the head's too heavy, and eventually they tilt over. So one thing I'd like to see Funko get back into is maybe studying material a little better. Yeah. So if you're going to have something that's heavy, don't do a vinyl body or whatever. Do a heavier plastic so you know it's gonna You know, I don't know what you do, but something. It's not my job to
figure it out. Not your job.
Yeah.
Nebula. I really liked Nebula in the movie a lot, and I think a lot of people did. She did, and she was pretty much...
kind of hate her, though, in a way, because you're like, why do you give it away?
You hate old Nebula. You love new Nebula. She is gorgeous. Yeah. I love that. And they actually did this right. Like, all of the different colors and pieces that are a part of her head, and the little metal piece that snaps in the movie. It's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's got such a boring pose, though, and I guess Nebula is kind of like... I don't know, she's one of those angry voices, so I guess that maybe that's the reason, but...
Okay, it was weird not seeing her hand.
Yeah.
You know, her weird hand. Yeah. Or whatever.
And she does have a stand as well, so we can add that to it, too.
I love the blue, though. That face is really... It pops. It really pops.
And I feel like they captured her expressions in this really well. So, there you go.
Her expression?
Yeah, the actress's expression in her face.
Yeah, kind of, right? The eyebrows.
See what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the eyebrows.
I mean, it's so simple, but they got it just enough to where you can kind of see that.
Yeah. So that's a cool pop. I like that one. That's neat. Can't have enough of her, because there's not a whole lot out there.
No. Let's go ahead and move right into Captain Marvel. I'll just let me pull this out, and I'll say my spiel. She looks good. I like her, but I wish she would have had her hair cut.
Yeah, right? That was more of an important part, right? When she had her hair cut at the end of the film. Than with this kind of weird
I mean, she has this at the beginning, briefly, but then it's just gone, and she has this cute little pixie cut.
These poses are boring.
Yeah, she's just like, boom, I'm here.
Yo! Yeah, no, I agree. It would have been better to have that haircut. It would have been funner. But again, Funko is only given so much information, probably. Where the film was like, look, you're not going to give you this much information. Yeah. Because it might come out later as a store exclusive or something else, a second wave, because obviously Funko can't spoil it. These came out, a month ago or whatever.
That's true.
So it's understandable. In my opinion.
I get that. But her hair is really heavy. All right, let's get into Hawk over here. I liked Hawk in the movie a lot. I don't know. He's just a fun character.
I don't like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, and I don't like how they've been handling Hulk. I think he's a big wimp, but. I thought he looked pretty cool in this film.
He looks cool. I wish that they would have given him they did give him gray.
Yeah, he's got a little gray in there.
I stand corrected.
Little age for wisdom there.
I know. I like this. I like this one a lot. Although he's got a spot on his eye. Is that supposed to be there?
No, that's okay. I can fill that out with black paint. It's
not
a big deal.
Yeah. But this one's good. Maybe the glasses would have been cool too.
Yeah, this again is one they wouldn't have spoiled.
But they can't give that away.
And I'm sure that one's gonna come. Him maybe in his sweater.
Yes.
With the
where
glasses
the kids were like,
everything.
"Can we get a selfie, Mr. Hawk?"
yeah. So that's just a very basic Hulk, but I think if Funko, I'm sure Funko will do it. There's some really cool ones probably coming down the line.
I like his hair a lot too, the texture.
That's a cool pop though. I like it. I like the thickness of that body and everything too. And he's just the right size height, where they didn't have to make him too tall.
Right.
Yeah.
And then finally, Thanos. I mean, you can't really have Endgame without Thanos, so we're going to put his card over there.
Actually, you kind of could. He didn't have a giant part. Sort of did, but yeah.
He has a giant blade, so that's all that matters, right?
That was a cool blade, I will admit.
His armor is insanely detailed. It's so nice. And I love how he has the Infinity Gauntlet, but I'm also kind of like, wait a minute.
Should have been more destroyed, maybe?
That's right.
Yeah.
Should have been a little more patinaed.
Yeah.
He's cool. I mean, he seems pretty basic other than the blade's awesome on it.
Yeah, and the gold's not really right. This is more of a copper.
Yeah.
And his suit is almost like actually gold, almost.
Yes.
It's really shiny. But, Thanos is awesome, so you gotta have as many as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, this one's pretty cool. Again, I'd like to see some exclusives come out with him.
Yeah, me too.
One of the more obvious ones, in my opinion.
Maybe we should save this for the other video.
We'll save it for the other video. But there are plenty of ones that could come out here that could be really, really sick.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I like that, too. I think that's a cool-looking Thanos. I really do. I like how this one doesn't look so cartoony.
Right.
Like some of the comic book ones that came out, or even the Infinity War one. Like, I like this Thanos better. I think it's really cool. I love his expression where he's, like, angry, kind of. Boy, he's ugly, ain't he, though?
Boy, he's another person. I was thinking that, too. I was like, man, look at that chin.
Okay, well, that is all the pops. I think the best thing to do now is get into the cool part of this. The thing that makes it exclusive, the trading cards, right?
Okay.
I think this is such a cool idea to do trading cards. I'm sure it's a mixed emotions out there for how you feel about this, but coming from somebody that grew up collecting X-Men trading cards and Power Ranger trading cards and things like that, it's not that uncommon to see toys come out with trading cards. There have been a ton of them. Action figures have had trading cards for a long time. So don't think of this as like stupid from Funko. because I don't see it as being that. I think
it's really cool.
Yeah, this is on target with what we've seen in years past. And toys have been doing this forever.
Plus, it's a mystery, and I'm excited for that. So.
Yeah. So to have, you know, I would like to see him do, maybe go even farther with what kind of cards you could get. You know, foils and holograms and things like that. You just make it really, really cool. Okay, so I have 6.
I have 5.
Okay, you have 5. So let's get into it. Now, obviously, they're going to be the character that came in the box.
Yes.
So
I just shuffled them up, though. So, all right, let's go at the same time.
We are hoping to find foil. Ooh, these are hard to open without hurting the card.
I know.
I don't like that. And these are actually really hard to not hurt the card. Oh, there's 3 cards in them.
Ah, there's 3
Okay, so there's 3 cards. That's why they're a 3-piece. So I got War Machine. Oh, wait, there are 3 different cards in here. So we're going to get a lot of cards, actually. So here we go. We have a regular War Machine, a regular Thanos, and a, what are we going to call this again? A hollow? Or no, we're going to call it a foil. A foil Captain America.
Well, I got a foil Thanos, which is really cool. Regular Black Widow and regular Ant-Man in that pack.
Cool. So,
awesome.
I kind of like that they're doing 3 cards. I thought it was just 1
Me
card,
too.
and then you had the chance of getting a foil. So
I'm going to keep going. This is fun.
Yeah, let's keep going. All right, I got another War Machine.
Me too.
I got a regular Thor.
I got a metallic Thor, a foil Thor.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. And I got a metallic Thanos.
Oh, I got a plain Captain Marvel.
Or foil Thanos.
Foil.
I'm not, like, down with my card lingo, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is so much fun. I'm like, let's go!
This is why I think it's a cool idea. I really do.
I got a plain old Thanos. Thanos.
I got a plain Ant-Man.
Plain Nebula.
Plain Thanos. Oh, we got double Thanos.
Bum, bum, bum.
Double plain Thanos. I'm a loser.
Foil Tony Stark.
Okay, that's the one I kind of like.
Yeah.
I think that there's an option only for some foil. I don't know if they do the whole foil. We'll have to look and see how that works out. There is, though, on the back of the card lineup of what you can get. Okay, so for foil, you can get Tony Stark, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, and Thanos. So not all of them allow you
We
a foil.
don't have foil of
Hulk.
Hulk.
Everybody else we have, I believe. So we're just looking for a Hulk.
Well, we got a foil Hulk
There
right
we go.
there.
There we go. We got foil for everybody.
Black Widow and then Captain America.
A foil Cap.
All right.
Regular Hulk and regular Tony Stark.
Well, you're slow at this.
My bad. I got 6 though.
I'm that kid on Christmas who's like, let's get on the presents.
I like to enjoy it. Take my time.
War Machine, Thanos, and then foil Captain America.
Hey, foil Captain America too.
Wow. You want to trade?
Regular Hulk, regular Tony. So we have...
I'm through all of mine.
One more here. You go and open that one.
Bet. We have regular Ant-Man, regular Captain America, and then regular Tony Stark.
So we got a lot of Tonys, Captain Americas, and Ant-Mans. Alrighty, so we got them all open, and let's take a look at our list and see, is there anybody we didn't get? Tony Stark.
Check.
Got plenty of those. Captain America.
Check.
Got plenty of those with a lot of foils. Got Hulk.
Yep.
Got plenty of those. Thor.
Yep.
Got a few of those. Thanos.
Most.
Lots of Thanos, which makes sense because I'm sure they're going to put a lot of those in there. That's probably what most people want. Yeah. Black Widow.
Yep.
Did get a Black Widow. Ant-Man.
Yep.
Nebula.
Yep.
Only one Nebula.
Only one Nebula.
Nebula seems like she might be kind of a harder one to get. No Hawkeye.
Nope.
So Hawkeye could be kind of a hard, rarer one.
Yeah.
War Machine.
Tons.
And Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Just one Captain Marvel.
Yep.
And then it goes into the
So we
foils.
got everybody but Hawkeye.
We did. We got all foils. So
Well
that's
done.
not a bad. That's not a bad pull. And then now you kind of get an idea. Maybe, not necessarily, but maybe what's a harder one to get. Hawkeye.
I kind of want to trade for Hawkeye now.
Yeah, we need a Hawkeye. So that's cool. I like this. I really, really like the idea of trading cards. I want to see Funko take this farther and go into that. Maybe even just do trading cards.
I think they should totally do trading cards because I'm like super addicted right now thinking, who out there has a Hawkeye I can trade you?
It'd be really neat if Funko did just trading cards.
Yeah.
Not so basic like these. Like these are actually pretty well designed. But I mean, like,
cool.
really do trading
cards. But I want
cards.
the stats on the back, like
yeah, something like
cards.
what you would see on Tops. But maybe also throw in maybe some autographed ones.
Oh, that would be really
things
cool.
like that, or special Funko ones, or just the full vast collection. I don't know how licensing works. Obviously, there's going to maybe be some licensing problems there. But it could be really cool.
Yes, could be very cool.
I would buy some trading cards from Funko if they had some and some neat stuff. So there it is, guys. That is the Avengers Endgame Funko set from Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth is a great website. Check them out, guys. We'll put a link down below. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.